Hello, beautiful family. In this video today, I'm going to be sharing about tools for embodied healing of ancestral wounds. This is possible. This is possible. I'm going to give you my own testimony. I've seen it happen for other people as well. I do believe so many of us in this generation are healing ancestral pain, lineages of pain and trauma that have been passed down. And we are finally the generation that has the tools, that has the time, that has the ability to do this level of healing for our ancestry, for our lineage, so that we can change these patterns, change the way we live in our own bodies, and change the way we live on the planet. So I want to start by saying that I've personally, after my 20-year journey of healing, found embodied and somatic practices to be the most effective and the most efficient at moving these very heavy, large, big types of trauma and pain, because it gets to the root. They've actually proven now through epigenetics that trauma is passed down through our DNA. So I do believe in healing. I do believe we can get to the other side of that. And it's not through spiritual bypass. It's not through denying that it's there, because the body knows, the body stores it. The first thing that happens when we know we're dealing with something that is a ancestral wound that's bigger than our life, bigger than our lifetime of what we've experienced, is that you will feel in your body like a very big emotions, almost like I've had sensations of like a giant cloud coming over me, or a giant weight pushing me down, or something that feels like it's like wrapped around my neck, this embodied sensation of something that is very deep, that there's not necessarily a clear explanation for. So I can speak to this directly. If you've watched my first video, you know that one of my ancestors, Lydia Gilbert, was actually wrongfully accused of being a witch in 1652 in Connecticut. True story. Link is in the show notes of the YouTube video. I'll also link it here. And so she was wrongfully accused of being a witch in 1652 and was hung. Many women actually in that time in New England, with the puritanical ethos, the patriarchal ethos, many women who were connected to the earth, who were empowered and outspoken, they didn't like that. So they would call her a witch and hang her, is how that would go down. I get chills when I'm talking about it, because I'm like, what I experienced as I was getting to this place of like, all right, I know I need to start sharing what I have to share. I need to start speaking. I need to start putting myself out there and being seen. Is that I was in a embodiment session with a practitioner, and I will get to a little bit later why it's so important to work with somebody when you want to go deep into this work, and to not do it alone. I was working with her of like, all right, I'm ready to like do my thing and launch my business and do this. What's there for me to see? And I literally felt this oppressive force that was like pushing and stifling me, this fear that I was going to be killed. I was literally going to be killed. That if I said what I needed to say, if I shared what I needed to share. Of course, that's not a rational fear. If I would be like, oh, am I really going to die if I start my YouTube channel and I start posting more on Instagram and I launch my website? Like, am I really somebody going to come kill me? No, it's not rational. But I knew that this is ancestral. And so I went through a process of screaming and physically breaking out of those binds and standing in my power and bringing into a physicalized manifestation what I wanted to create, the power that I wanted to stand in, literally claiming that in my body with somebody else witnessing me and holding that space for me. So I just want to say, if you personally if you're watching this, you probably are watching this because you are somebody who has the tools, who has the motivation, who has the ability to break ancestral wounds, to break wounds within your lineage. And let me tell you, it is possible, because I'm here before you speaking and sharing this video because I did that work. I'm doing that work. And let me tell you, sweetheart, it's usually not a once and done thing. Unfortunately, it could be. Miracles happen. You could do this work once and all of a sudden you're free. You're not holding that wound, whatever it is. But most likely it takes several times of working it through the body, of practicing. Just like meditation takes practice before you get to a place where you can feel some kind of centered, some kind of peace within yourself. Just like going to the gym, it takes some time before you're going to see your muscles built up. Just like that, ancestral healing, it's going to take some time before you start to feel liberated. You can claim your voice. You can do what it is that you're trying to do, that maybe that some kind of bigger fear is stopping you from doing that. And it's worth staying the course, my love, because you can get to the place where you have gotten to the other side, where you are thriving, where you are connected to your power, to your purpose, to why you came here, to where you're no longer held down by these wounds that have been present within your ancestry. You are powerful. You are powerful. You can do this. The first step to doing this is to take whatever drama is happening in your life right now that's triggering you, that's making you angry, that's making you sad, that's making you be, maybe it's like, poor me, why is this happening? Or this always happens, or whatever that story is. Go to the root of the sensation of the feeling in your body. Give yourself at least an hour of space and time to sit alone and be like, what is the root of where this is coming from? How does my body want to move? How does my body want to sound? How does my body want to express what is here? For me the other day, it looked like picking up a piece of wood and banging on this metal structure, this abandoned metal structure, and screaming and going for a run because I had a bunch of anger coming up. That was the feeling that I knew I needed to express in my body. So your body will guide you. And sometimes it can be difficult to actually listen to what your body wants to do, because we've had so many times of suppressing the voice of our body and numbing that voice out. And this is why, it's important to actually work with a practitioner. If you're at this place, depends where you are on your journey. If you have been practicing some kinds of embodiment practice, some kind of healing practice, some kind of meditation, some kind of, you've been kind of on this journey of healing for a little while, it can be easier to start to open this up on your own. If you are brand new and this is like a whole new concept for you, this is where I do recommend working with a somatic therapist, practitioner of some kind, to help you begin to open this doorway. And wherever you are on your journey, I have people who hold space for me. I hold space for other people. I help people do this work. I have people who help me do this work. This kind of work ultimately is not meant to be done in isolation. I'm just about to start my monthly embodiment class online. You can do from anywhere in the world. Classes are recorded. So that is happening November 30th will be the first class. Link is on my website. I'll also put the link in the show notes here. So if you're interested in starting to open up how to listen to your body, how to let it express, how to understand that your body is wise, holds wisdom, because we've been trained and conditioned by patriarchal structures that have told us that the body is sinful, the body is wrong, and that the body doesn't know things. The body holds immense intelligence. I will be talking about this a lot because embodiment's my thing. Our bodies literally create life. All of our bodies have that potential to create life. There is immense intelligence stored within our body. So takeaways from this video: if you're feeling large amounts of pain, trauma, fear, they feel like they're beyond you, you're not alone. Have compassion for yourself. 2, know that the most effective way to get to the root of that issue is embodied somatic work. 3, you can start to do that work by letting your body express and move how it wants to, and also get support, get help, come to my monthly embodiment class, or find some other place or space where you can begin to open these things up. 4th, healing is possible. Liberation is possible. I do believe that we can transcend and transform these things to where we get to a place where we feel freed up and able to express all that we are without that. Wishing you so much love. Thank you for taking this in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for building community with me. I'm so freaking jazzed to finally have started my YouTube channel. This is something I've been a dream for me for years. I also just want to give a shout out to Heinz. I'm going to link him below. Like, I just love, like, when the first video I watched of his where he was like serving up some tea, I was like, oh, yes. Yes, treat me like a human. Yes, serve me some tea. Yes, talk to me like I'm a real person on the other side of this screen, because I am. So I want to impart that too. Like, I know you're a real person on the other side of the screen. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your energy. Check out Heinz's videos. He's dope. And I know I didn't serve you some tea, but I hope I served you some heart medicine. I hope I served you some soul medicine. I gave you something that you can take with you that's going to help you live more liberated and free in your body, in your heart, in your being. Much love to you.